Hi, happy, what day is it? Thursday night, it's almost Friday. So this morning I woke up and was scrolling through my Facebook and I saw a post by one of the top Beachbody coaches where she did this awesome graphic and this whole description about how successful she's become in, I think, 5 years. And she talked about the pain of the first 2 years and how her family didn't really believe what she was doing, including her husband. And then she talked about how she became number 2 in the organization. And then she talked about this last year, maybe 2 years ago, how her husband retired from his job and came to work with her full time because the business was doing so well. It just totally took off. But the bottom line was that she kept talking about how her friends, some friends she lost along the way. She talked about how family still doesn't really understand what she does and they don't really support her, even though she's making gobbles of money. But she basically said she pushed through and she was recommending everybody else did. So then I get to work and I get a text from my girlfriend, and it's an article from Scary Mommy. I don't know if you follow that blog, but it's basically a mom blog that highlights like real life motherhood, and it's hilarious. I have tears most of the time when I'm reading it. But this article today, it made me so mad. Mostly because the article basically was bashing network marketers, making fun of. It was 13 tweets where people are making pretty funny comments about how network marketers are approaching them on Facebook. And I totally get it, and I laughed at a few of them. But I also had feelings where I cringed because I had done some of the things that they were making fun of. I was pissed at Scary Mommy for not supporting moms. I was also super irritated because just an hour earlier, they posted this whole article about Mariah Carey's fiasco on New Year's Eve. And they were saying all women need to support Mariah no matter if she made a mistake or not. And it just kills me because they had these two articles literally right after each other. And one was support women and the other one was let's bash them. So besides all of that, it got me really thinking about why in network marketing are we doing this? And why are we going after our warm market? And if you're new to network marketing, or if you've been in it for a long time, you know the reason you're doing it is because the corporation that you're working for is teaching you. The number one way to close a sale is to go after your warm market, and your warm market is your Facebook page. And your Facebook page are your high school friends, your family, your neighbors, people from your past. And so they just recommend that you reach out, reconnect, and then invite them to either purchase your product or to join a group that you're hosting, or basically ultimately sell them a product. So the reason I was cringing is because I did that, and I tried really hard to close sales, and I, on the 30th of every month, closed my eyes, crossed my fingers, twirled around 5 times, hoping that my mom or my next door neighbor or my friends would be the last one to make that final purchase so that I could hit my goal. And the whole time I just had this ick feeling in me, like I didn't want to be shaken down my friends. That's not what our relationship is about. So one of the reasons why I actually ended up switching into the business that I'm doing now and kind of away from network marketing has to do with that. But here's the thing, and this is the part that makes me go, aha, and oh my gosh, why didn't I do this? It's this wonderful thing called attraction marketing. So this has been around, I don't know, I think I read somewhere like 2014 was when the term was coined. But what it means is that as opposed to going and knocking on doors and doing door-to-door sales or using Facebook Messenger and trying to make connections, what you do is you produce content, you become the thought leader, you become the guru, you're the go-to person that people want to come to. And so as opposed to hassling your best friend or your friend that you haven't talked to in 20 years from high school, as opposed to doing that, you put relevant, valuable information out into the interwebs, and people are attracted to you. And these aren't going to be your friends and family, because chances are, well, who knows? It could be. But the thing is you're going to have people that you don't know. And I think that is where the real business and the real growth comes in, is when you get out of your warm market. And to do that, you do attraction marketing. So I'm going to be talking a lot more about this in future lives, but I just kind of wanted to give you a glimpse. I also just wanted to touch base on one other thing that you can do when you are doing attraction marketing that does not make you feel icky. So one of the things that makes attraction marketing so successful is that you actually have a niche. So yesterday I posted a little avatar picture to my Facebook page, and I talked about how you need to figure out who you're talking to, and then find out what their pain points are, and then speak directly to them when you're doing live, or when you're creating content, or when you're trying to sell a product. But this even goes further, and it goes much more into who your brand is, but more so, you have to actually figure out what it is that you stand for, and then you can actually put your flag in something. So I was in health coaching. What my problem was is that I was posting to everybody. I didn't have really a specific person that I was talking to. I did Whole30, so that was kind of something that I was really into, and I liked the paleo lifestyle, so that was something else that I touched on. But I just kind of trickled these things around and kind of played with them. I never really stuck my flag in and like saluted to becoming the captain of that ship. So had I, and I was thinking about this later, had I become the next Melissa Hartwig, so let's say I'm a Whole30 person. I really want to do Whole30, but can I call Melissa Hartwig and say, hey, could I schedule a private coaching call, and can you tell me everything there is to know about Whole30? No way. There's no freaking way I would have had an opportunity to do that. So why not become the next best thing to Melissa and become the guru who knows everything that she knows, because you've read every single book that she's written and every blog post and every article, and you could read them like the back of your hand. So my recommendation to you, if you're in network marketing, is to figure out what it is within your I'm trying to think of the word, company. So like if you are representing an oil company, or if you're representing leggings, or if you represent some kind of health product, within that product, how can you stand out? What is it that you can represent that really sets you apart from everybody else? Health coaches, I'm passionate about this. It can be a food lifestyle like Whole30 or a paleo lifestyle. It could be an autoimmune disorder that you know a lot about, and so you work with a lot of women who have this autoimmune disorder. If you sell oils and you are a mom and you use all of your oils to make home cleaning products, maybe you're the home cleaning safe for kids guru. So anyway, I just want to throw out some ideas to kind of get the ball rolling. But the whole idea is that you don't have to do this door-to-door knocking and be ruining relationships and friendships that you've had since high school. You don't have to do that. There is an alternative, and it's called attraction marketing. And I would spend some time thinking about who you are as a brand, what you represent, what flag you want to fly, and what girls or what people you want to connect with. So anyway, I'll post this article in the comments below. Check it out. I'd be super interested to see your thoughts on it, if it struck a chord with you, if you were pissed, if you were, I had so many emotions within 2 minutes of reading that. And then if you could like the video and tag a friend who you think might be interested in reading that article and contributing to the conversation. So thanks a lot. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.